So I have one question. After today's lecture, I am feeling like if we work on right understanding, and then if we decide everything on the basis of right utilization, then we will be fully satisfied with what we all have, since we require very limited amount of stuff. So my question is, if we become satisfied, there will be no motivation for development. And so many great invention in either in past or in today academia or in R&D is taking place because we are not satisfied with what we have, and we are keep on improving. So what is your view on that?
Yeah, my view is very simple. Why are we doing this development? At the end of it, you want to be satisfied or you don't want to be satisfied?
We want to be satisfied, but
Yes. So it's good if you get satisfied, it's very nice. That is what development is meant for. What is happening today is that you are doing development and you are not getting satisfied. So what is the use of development? Okay, that is one thing, right? So ultimately we want satisfaction, we want happiness, we want peace, right? We want a state of bliss. If we have achieved that, very fine. If we have not achieved that, we have to work for it, right? That is one thing. Second thing is, what we are saying is that today when we have a very limited perspective about human being as body only,
yes,
then we are thinking the need of the body as the only need of this human being, and we are busy trying to satisfy the need of physical facility, and even that we are finding very difficult, right? So there is so much of opposition, so much of exploitation, so much of struggle, war and all that. Okay. So we are not really achieving much. Number one, we are working only for physical facility, not ensuring happiness, peace and all that. Number two, even with physical facility, we are creating more war and struggle and environmental breakdown and so on. So we are creating more of problem. What we are saying is that if right understanding is there, if the feeling of relationship is there, right, then by producing more than what is required, we will have a feeling of prosperity in the family. When we have a feeling of prosperity in the family, we will think of nurturing others, right, other families, the society, right. Then instead of war, we will have mutual fulfillment. Instead of opposition, we will have relationship, right. So that is the time we will really start working for the real cause. Today we are not working for the real cause because we are busy trying to accumulate more and more, and we are busy fighting for this purpose. So once we realize that, yes, when I realize that I am producing more than what is required, if my family realizes that yes, we have more than what is required, so we will have a feeling of prosperity. Then we will think of nurturing others. If we have right understanding and right feeling in relationship, we will care for the relationship with other families, right. Then we will care for the relationship in the village, we will try to ensure harmony in the village. If we can do that, then we will think of ensuring harmony with other villages, right, then up to the nation, then the whole world. So we can think of a harmonious world, we can think of a society where every individual is working for this harmonious world, what we call as world family, right. Every family will work for it, every society will work for it, every nation will work for it, right, and of course the whole world is going to work for it. So then we will start thinking of the real development, then we will start thinking of the real issues relating to human existence. Today we are not getting time to address to them, right. Most of the time we are busy trying to fight, trying to struggle, trying to oppose, preparing for war. That is what we are doing. So once we have this feeling of prosperity, then we will think of nurturing others, then we will start caring for others. If we have feeling of relationship, then we will think in terms of relating to other members in the family, then other families in this society, then other societies in the nation and so on. So that will give rise to a world family, that will give rise to an undivided society, right, that will give rise to an universal human order. So when we have this feeling of, when we have the right understanding, when we have the right feeling in relationship, and when we have this feeling of prosperity, then we will work for all that, ensuring harmony in the family, in the society, in the nature, right. We will also be able to take care of nature. Today we are busy exploiting nature, and we have created a situation where almost there is a point of breakdown, right. So now sincere people sitting together thinking, how much time will this earth survive now if we go at the rate at which we are going, 50 years, 20 years, 30 years, like that. So it is not that through development we are creating solutions, through development today we are creating problems. So this is not a development really, it is not a progress, it is a regress. What we are saying is that with right understanding and fulfillment in relationship, right, we can be prosperous and we can think of real development. We can think of working for ensuring harmony in family, in society, in nature, in existence. We can work for undivided society and universal human order, where everybody is living with happiness and prosperity, right, and working for the happiness and prosperity of others. So that would be the real development. That is what we said in the very first session, that the holistic development would mean that every human being has happiness and prosperity out of this right understanding, the feeling and physical facility, and is working for the happiness and prosperity of others. That would be the real development. So it is not that development will stop. What will happen is that the real development will start. Good. Thank you very much.